Hello. If you've purchased a copy of Microsoft Office with your new Dell computer, you'll need to follow certain steps required by Microsoft to activate Office before you can use it. We'll walk you through them here, but first, we have a disclaimer. These steps assume that the system has not been re-imaged or had Windows reinstalled prior to activating Office. Do not delete or attempt to reinstall the factory installed image of Office that came with any systems, unless specifically told to do so by Dell Pro Support. If the PC has been re-imaged, you will need to contact Dell Pro Support. In North America, call the numbers shown on the screen here. Now let's walk you through the Office activation process. First, you will need to activate the Windows 10 operating system that came with the system. Then, if you don't already have one, you'll need to set up a Microsoft account, also called an MSA. Once you've done these two things, you'll be able to activate Office. Let's walk through each of these steps. Once the PC is powered on for the first time, you must go through the Windows 10 activation process. This process will activate Windows 10 and connect the PC to the internet. Within the activation window, select the correct language, region, and keyboard layout. Next, connect the PC to the internet. If you are a commercial customer, you might also need to connect the PC to your corporate network with your corporate credentials. After a few moments, the system will launch the Windows 10 desktop. To check the activation status in Windows 10, select the Start menu, click the Settings icon, select Update and Security, then select Activation. This page indicates whether Windows 10 is activated. It can take some time to finish fully updating and downloading necessary files before you can activate Office. This time varies on your own internet connection and the memory, processor, and hard drive you have. Let's move on to the process, which is creating a Microsoft account. Now you know how to create a Microsoft account. For businesses or those that need to activate Office on multiple PCs, one Microsoft account can be used for up to 25 licenses. However, you might want to consider creating one Microsoft account for each Office 2019 license. A great best practice is to use the Dell service tag at Outlook.com as the email address for each MSA you create for each system. For instance, if the machine you're activating has a Dell service tag of N123456, create a Microsoft account or MSA with the email address N123456 at Outlook.com and use that to activate the system. This will greatly simplify reactivation if that becomes necessary. The service tag can be found on the bottom of any Dell laptop or on the back of any desktop. If you're a little more technically savvy, you can get to a C prompt and you can run the command on the screen to get your service tag. And here's another tip. If you're a commercial customer using a virtual private network, sometimes called a VPN, and are having issues setting up your Microsoft account or activating a machine for Office or Windows, try temporarily disconnecting your VPN while doing your setup. Now let's activate Office. From the Windows desktop, click the Start button and bring up the Windows Start menu. Click any of the Microsoft products like Word, Excel, or PowerPoint. Once it opens up, you will see a window pop up stating that your PC includes Microsoft Office. Click Sign In. Enter the email address from the Microsoft account you created and click Next. Enter the password associated with the account and click Sign In. In the next pop-up, choose Accept. You will then be asked some more questions about Office. You must click Done in order for Office to activate. If you have additional questions about this process, you can also refer to one of our Dell Knowledge Base articles, which has the additional details on these activation steps. You can reach it by going to www.dell.com/activate-ms-office or searching for the Dell Support Knowledge Base article SLN 304490. If you're still having problems with any of the activation process, make sure you take screenshots of any error messages you receive. Then, your first step will be to contact Dell Pro Support at dell.com/support or call 866-362-5350. To speed up the process, have your Dell order number and customer number handy, as well as the service tags of any impacted systems. Remember, the service tag can be found on the bottom of any Dell laptop or the back of any desktop. Or, if you can get to a C prompt, you can run the command we showed you earlier. Be sure to take note of the incident ticket the service technician provides. In some rare cases, Dell support may refer you to Microsoft support. If that happens, make a note of the Microsoft ticket number, called an SRX number, that the service technician will provide to you. Also, and keep copies of any support documentation or chat logs. This will be helpful if the ticket needs to be escalated. We hope you found this video helpful. Thanks for watching.